Your next comic coming to the stage, Paul M.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Ladies, gentlemen, good to have you here. You're looking great, fantastic. How you guys doing? You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
How's your sex life? Is that good? I only ask because I don't have much of a sex life. I think about it all the time. Think about sex. You know, they say on average men think about sex every 7 seconds. So which is why when I eat a hot dog, I try to finish it in 6 seconds so it doesn't get awkward. So I was watching this TV show the other day. It was about sex addicts, and I was like, that's a sweet thing to be addicted to. Can't be that bad, being a sex addict. It's awesome. So they're interviewing the guy, and he's got these wire frame glasses with these big lenses. Looked like he bought them in London Drugs in 1985. Probably hasn't washed his face or his hair in a couple weeks. Got a crappy t-shirt on. He looks bad. He looks, he's 35 years old. He still lives with his mom and dad. And he says, that he's being a sex addict has ruined his life, and he says, I must have hundreds and just thousands of porno movies at my house. I just have gigabytes and terabytes of porno. He says, I must masturbate 12 times a day. 12 times a day. That's a dozen. That shatters the previous record, which was 7, held by me. It was an independent study done in my own lab. I'll tell you, 12 times in one day, that guy's penis probably looked like a hot dog that's been left in the microwave for too long. All blistered and kind of split down the middle. Well, it's either that or he's got some sort of high viscosity super lube. Something I've never heard of before. And I'll tell you, when this guy puts on lotion, it's like Johnson & Johnson & Johnson, you know what I'm saying? 12 times in one day. He says he masturbates 12 times in one day. He's not a sex addict. He's a jack-off addict. He's addicted to jacking off. That's way less cool than being a sex addict, as far as I'm concerned. I jack off lots. I like having porn on my phone. It makes me want to jack off in public, though, which is kind of hard. So I have this new idea. Gentlemen, listen up. This is really good. You just get a prosthetic arm on a sling, right? And then you can look at porno on your phone while your hand's underneath your shirt. And you can... I know, can you believe I actually thought of that? My favorite place to jack off is in the shower. Am I right, fellas? Thank you, conditioner. You know what I'm saying? Because shampoo, it tends to sting a little. I jack off in the shower using only L'Oreal conditioner. Why? Because I'm worth it. I'm a douchebag. Is anybody else here a douchebag?
Yep.
Just me? I'm such a douchebag that the sparkles on my Ed Hardy t-shirt double as tiny little speakers to play Nickelback everywhere I go. That's a lie, not every one of them. Some of them double as tiny little Axe canisters that spritz Axe. So even the blind and the deaf know there's a douchebag around. You ever see two douchebags at the club fighting it out? One dude's got his shiny Ed Hardy shirt on. The other dude's got his Affliction shirt on. They're both pressing chests up together. It reminds me of two peacocks during mating season. And the one with the brightest plumage gets to take the lady home at the end of the night. You can always tell when a douchebag is around, too, especially late at night. When you're lying in bed, you can hear him. Yeah. They're always playing the same song, too. It's the exact same song. It describes exactly who they are. Doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. There's douchebags everywhere, and they listen to the exact same song everywhere they go. You can hear it late at night. You're lying in bed, and you hear them drive by, and all you hear is douche, 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 douche. I just got a tattoo recently. Does anybody here have any tattoos? Mine's a little bit more unique though. It's a little different. Yeah. In fact, I got my tattoo right on my balls. Right on my nutsack. Right on the front of my testicles. I got a tattoo facing out of a horse's face. So now whenever I get a boner, I call it the unicorn. And every morning when I do my stretches, I just stand out on the balcony just like this, you know what I'm saying? Just let it poke between the bars there. It's beautiful. It's got a beautiful flowing mane. It's rich. It's mahogany in color. It's delicious. The ladies love it. You see, I have a lot in common with the unicorn. We're both woodland creatures. We're both symbols of purity and grace, and can only be captured by virgins. They say if you place your mouth atop the unicorn's horn, it can cure any ailment, from arthritis to sore throats. And it's a tattoo I won't regret when I get older because it's already wrinkled. I think I can tell you guys one more joke, right? You guys said you wanted balls out, right? Do you guys know what this is?
Shocker.
That there is the shocker. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. So I was giving this girl a shocker the other day. Except she was on her period. I know. And she had diarrhea. So instead of 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, I called it 2 in the blood, 1 in the mud. Thank you very much. Take care.